It's out there.
Yep.
And if you can't find it, you can probably find someone who has it and hook it up that way. I didn't know that they ported it over to the Switch though, and I'm curious about that. So I'll have to do some digging on my own.
Well, maybe off air we can talk about it. I got nothing to do with it.
If you don't see Stikz here for the next podcast, you know what exactly happened to him.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
Ooh.
All right. Nintendo goes after Super Mario 64 PC port with copyright claims. Nintendo always goes after anything with their intellectual property in seconds.
With a SWAT team.
Their lawyers are on it. Just like that picture. If you're watching this on video, you see Mario yelling objection right there. Skinny Mario.
Yeah. He lost a lot of weight in that picture.
Yeah,
He got
on
a little
point.
bigger, man.
It's on point right there.
Beefed up.
But originally, so this is the Nintendo 64 port that we were talking about. If you watched last week's podcast, it was quickly mentioned. But what they did was they took all they reverse engineered it to make a PC port where it's just an executable. You click it, boom, the game starts. I have it. They're gonna come after me now. I shouldn't.
Yeah,
have said
you're
it.
about to. Oh no! I see flashing lights in front of the house right now.
Well, I can't upload it, okay? But listen, the guy put it up. It wasn't ready yet, but he was like, "Fine, they're gonna come after me. They're gonna come after me in seconds anyway."
You borrowed it. That's all.
He put it out there, and it's not like he did use their intellectual property, so they do have the right to come after it and then take it off. So it was on, it was on online for some downloads. There was an OpenGL one and a DirectX one, but it's gone now. They actually came out with it. You know what they did? They actually ported it to the Switch also.
What?
They ported this to the Switch in a day. Like, it was out on the Switch already.
It was only a matter of time.
Yeah, I have it. So before they took it away, I downloaded it. But yeah, it's interesting. And with them coming out, allegedly they might come out with a Super Mario 64, either remaster or some
that's
sort.
just proof that's happening.
That
is definitely happening. That's proof.
Of course, you don't want this just out there for
Hell
free,
yeah.
Right.
just for people who are dying to get it. You know?
Right.
They want to play it on everything. But I mean, it sucks because this is it's a hacked version. So all the hacks that you've seen, like on the emulator scene for Mario 64, like the 2-player one, the split screen, and like
there's a ton of them,
and the new levels and everything. All that would have been coming to this with ease because you see how quick they ported it. It's ridiculous.
Right. Yeah.
So they could have added all that stuff to it, and then it'll run better than an emulator because it was in 4K, it was widescreen, it was pretty nice, man. But I don't know. It's out there, so it's possible if it's still open source that they can add it to it and then just bring it back out again. Then Nintendo will be like, no, take it down. But it's out there, so they can't really stop it once it's out there.
It's like torrents, man. You can stop one torrent site, but there's like a billion others that pop up.
Exactly. So unless they start arresting everyone who puts it online, it'll be out there.
Right.
And even then, you'll still find it. So we'll see if they're gonna add stuff to this. But it's interesting, and of course, Nintendo took it down.
Right.
You knew that.
Oh, that's not a surprise. As soon as it came up, I'm like, oh, this is going to be done in a week.
What if they change all the graphics?
It was the news last week.
And now it's done.
Hey, John.
That was how it works. Yeah.
Retail Archaeology says hello from the chat.
Oh, hello, Retail Archaeology. My buddy Eric has an awesome channel too.
What's going on, Eric?
Okay.
That's a great name, Eric.
Yeah.
You love that name.
Because that's
Oh, and that's the thing with Nintendo and taking down stuff. I mean, they're gonna do that sharing stuff. They don't care about the people downloading it. They're the ones taking money out of their pocket. But hopefully it means that there's no, you can't upload it because we're going to release our own version on the Switch, which would be cool. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I mean, rumors are saying that it is, but we'll see. We'll see what goes down. But like you said, once somebody uploads it once, it's out there. And if you can't find it, you can probably find someone who has it and hook it up that way. I didn't know that they ported it over to the Switch though, and I'm curious about that. So I'll have to do some digging on my own.
Well, maybe off air we can talk about it.
I got nothing to do with it.
If you don't see Stikz here for the next podcast, you know what exactly happened to him.
Men in black suits come in, they're like, hey.
People just came into the crib and just took him away.
What if Nintendo just takes this port and just is like, yo, you guys did a great job. We're gonna bring this out now.
Yeah, we'll just
Not
Just release,
likely.
release that
That'd
version
be
of
cool.
it, you know?
I'm telling you, I have a feeling it's a remake. I don't think it's going to be a remaster. I think it's
Oh,
gonna
it would
be
be great if it was a remake.
I have a feeling, yeah. I just have.
Yeah.
Didn't they stop the ones on Dream?
They stop everything with Mario.
And
And
they're
Yeah,
trying to do it
I
more.
get because
Yeah,
they're
anything.
planning. They're planning. I'm telling you, they're planning a shitload of Mario remasters or remakes.
Well, it's a 35-year anniversary.
yeah,
So
it's-
this year
it's-
is like the year of Mario.
Anybody
yeah.
that comes out with anything, they're like, nope, stop that. Because
Yeah.
if people like that more than what we come out with,
Yeah.
it's not going to be good. So
Yeah.
get
if
rid of
they,
that.
if they come out with the same game that just got put out,
The same exact one.
you're like, damn.
Well, and that's sometimes what's happened in the past, and people don't usually they can't talk about it because they're under strict legal embargo to not talk about it. But sometimes it's a fan version of a game, and then Nintendo will say you have to take it down, and then secretly say, but that's really good. You want to work for us?
Yeah.
That happened with Sonic Mania. You know, Sonic Mania started as a Sonic fan game, and then Sega said you can't do that,
Right.
but you want to make your game and we'll make all the money from it with your talent.
Wow.
Sonic
usually-
turned out to be
usually
the best
Kratos
Sonic
will
the
be
Hedgehog
down for
game
it.
in the last 20 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
So hopefully maybe, but it's also usually in lieu of it's like either we're like with the you'll have to do your own research on this because I don't know off the top of my head. I think that Metroid but there's a great Metroid.
Another
like,
Metroid.
yes, yes,
another
yes.
Metroid.
Yeah,
Foxy
you know
and
what I'm
Verge.
talking about?
No.
No,
Another
Metroid.
another
no,
Metroid.
the other-
remake
Oh,
too.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
Metroid.
right. My bad.
That was available like that same you play off the
Yes.
computer.
Mhm.
It's like they took it down, but then they kind of give them the option. It's like, well, we're either going to fine you a shit ton of money, or we can fine you less, but you can never talk about it ever again. And of course, they're going to take the less money, naturally. So I'm sure he still had to pay something for it.
Wow.
More often than not, all it takes is somebody doing, an Earthbound Halloween hack, and then later on that guy makes Undertale. It's crazy to see what people, how they got their start and all that. So hopefully maybe, this guy can make an executable, Mario 64 game that plays off a PC and, has a way to port it over to Switch.
Yeah.
Maybe he found a job, and hopefully he can do that with more games too. I want to see more. I want to see more 64 games that I can use using a Switch controller and not the Nintendo 64 controller.
A lot of people want to see that GoldenEye.
You know what? It's just.
Oh man, I'm telling you. Oh dude, are you kidding me? Yeah, GoldenEye Online. Come on.
I honestly have a feeling that's going to happen.
Yes.
One
Dude,
way or another.
I just saw just now. We had Jesus Lopez on our show.
Yeah.
On our podcast.
Yeah.
Before. He's the guy that did the animation, and he created the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, the cartoon show.
Oh, fun.
video
yeah,
game?
yeah.
And we had him on the show, and I just remembered, like, damn, man, imagine if that was released, like,
Yeah.
But he was.
But
like,
then he disappeared.
he
off the planet.
disappeared.
Yeah,
Like, we
I don't know where he is. I hit him
Yeah.
up like a week ago. I hope Nintendo didn't get to him.
Nintendo-
Get to him.
Yeah.
Nintendo might have took him out.
The Nintendo
Digging his
hitman.
own grave in the back lot of yeah.
Nintendo has him in like a cell or something.
Yeah,
like, yo,
buried somewhere.
Y'all wilding out right now.
Hey, if you're out there, holler at us.
Yeah,
You're
for
never
real.
gonna release this.
Now he's talented as hell, man.
Hey,
No, he's
John, we have Tim Allen saying hello from the chat also.
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Tim Allen. Tool.
Yep, Tim Allen.
The Tool Man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Till time. There you go. I'm sure he's never heard that before in his life.
Never ever.
Hello, Tim.
Yeah. What's going on, Tim?
Welcome to the show.